Hi, I'm MGR Invests, and today I'm presenting a really exciting analysis on a company which could become a global leader in renewable energy. The reason this is an exciting video is because I've recently done analysis on stocks such as Lloyds Banking Group, National Grid, Legal & General, and so on, but these are well known and established companies. The stock I'm discussing today is one I actually stumbled across this week, and I produced the video in real time as I analysed the stock. After analysing the company, I realised it was a fantastic opportunity to buy into it, and so I'll share all of my research with you today. So this is the article which started it all off. Scroby Sands wind turbine, fire off Norfolk coast self-extinguishes. But this is the bit which I found interesting. So it's a fire on an offshore wind turbine just off the coast of Norfolk in the UK. But it's actually a German company that owns and runs the wind farm. So this piqued my interest because I thought, if this German company is running off the UK coast, where else is it operating as well? The other bit of the article which really piqued my interest was that these 30 turbines had an installed capacity of 60 megawatts, and that was able to power more than 48,000 households. I discussed the financials behind the transition to electricity in my previous National Grid video, and discussed the profits which are available to companies which are able to maximise on the global target of net zero. If you'd like to see that before progressing, then I'd highly recommend watching that video. So going back to this German company, in my head I could see a German company operating a wind farm off the UK coast which can power 48,000 households. So my next question was, how many farms do they have? Are they also involved in solar and other renewable sources? And where on the globe do they operate? This was the start of the research into the company. If you like the video so far, please make sure to subscribe. I'm a new channel and the subscribers really help the YouTube algorithms in promoting my video. The next step was to go directly to the company website. Instantly I could see exactly what I was looking for: locations, research and development, and diversified portfolios in wind, hydrogen, biomass and solar. So this was all reassuring, and I noticed on the company's main page of the website that they had a promotional video. I'll show you a small snippet of it now.
Focusing more than ever on growing its wind power, solar power, and battery storage credentials, as well as pursuing other innovations. Over 50 billion euros of gross investment are to be invested in the energy transition by 2030, growing the group's green portfolio across the world to over 50 gigawatts of installed capacity. At the same time, the departure from conventional energy production in Germany is drawing ever closer. The last nuclear power plant has been shut down, and dismantling work is well underway. The end of traditional lignite is also approaching, with the last power station due to go offline in 2030. And in the Rhenish lignite mining district too, wind turbines and solar farms have long been sprouting up as part of a highly visible structural transformation. The group's goal can be summed up neatly: net zero by 2040. Off to pastures new, literally in fact. With the acquisition of Con Edison Clean Energy businesses at the beginning of 2023, RWE landed a real coup in growing its U.S. business. The new company, RWE Clean Energy, is set to become one of the largest renewable energy companies in the States. RWE now operates in over 30 countries around the world, from Australia to Sweden and from the US to Japan.
So I started off not knowing this company to realising that RWE is actually a global player in the energy market. They operate globally and have over 900 patents in the renewable energy field. So this is where I looked into the company financials. For the first half of 2023, RWE performed poorly. The stock returned minus 2% compared to plus 15% for the German stock market and plus 11% for the Stoxx Europe 600 utilities. This was predominantly due to a decline in wholesale electricity prices, causing financial analysts and investors to adjust their estimates of future generation margins downwards. Also, there is concern of a regulatory intervention from European governments when it comes to electricity revenues, such as windfall taxes. But I believe there is a bright future for RWE. Just look at where they operate and what they do. Just in the UK, for example, they are the largest power producer and supply 15% of the total UK electricity demands via renewable energy sources. They could become the global leader in renewable energy, as they invest heavily in research and development. So this is where I then looked at the business fundamentals. RWE has a P ratio of 10.77, which is below the German market, which sits at an average of 16. It also has a dividend yield of 2.36%, although this is a bit unstable with large increases and decreases over the past decade. Having said this, RWE is growing its net income, with a huge rise in 2022 due to an increase in energy prices, and its assets outstrip its liabilities, meaning it can handle any debt. RWE currently has a PEGI ratio of 2.06, suggesting it may be slightly overpriced, but I like the look of this company and I'll be dripping into it for the foreseeable future. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe. Also, if you have any stocks that you'd like me to analyse, then please leave a comment below and I'll look into them.